The forest cats gathered together under the great oak as dawn spread its light. The night before, they had banded together on a brave mission to rescue a new cat among them, Dogaze, from the captivity of the junkyard dog pack. Although Lion's Son, who was now Lion's Star, had lost a life, their rescue mission had been successful. However, Branchpelt and Dawnstep had disappeared from the camp by the time they returned. Their loss confused the remaining cats. It was amazing how close they had become in such a short time, but if Branchpelt and Dawnstep had chosen to leave, even though Dawnstep was expecting kits any day now, then the forest cats had to accept that they were gone. They had other matters that they needed to tend to. In the morning light, they got a better look at the brown cat, Dogaze, and her many scars. She hesitated for a moment, but finally told them, reluctantly, a brief part of her tale. She had been taken captive for no other reason than it seemed to amuse the pack leader to keep her as a toy to chase. As for her clan, grief darkened her eyes and she looked away from the others for a moment, then said simply, "I know they're all dead." The other cats meowed in sympathy and were quiet for a time, but finally, as if by some unspoken agreement, all the cats in the forest looked at one another. They had come from different backgrounds and lost clans of their own, but it was clear now Star Clan had a plan for them. It was time to form a clan of their own. Together, they would survive and become something greater than before. And welcome back, everyone! Welcome back to what is officially, finally, the MossClan. And we are here in the forest with all of our cats, or almost all of them. As you guys have noticed, Branchpelt and Dawnstep have disappeared, but I promise you guys, that is not the last you are going to see of them. So don't panic. Don't panic at all. It is just the beginning of some of the deeper stories that I have been promising you guys for some time. And really quickly, I am so glad, so glad that you guys have been so supportive and so amazing for the experimental little movie clips we have been doing. That is a ton of work, and we won't be doing that too often, just when we need to kind of advance a plot in a certain way, because mostly we are going to be relying on our cats to tell us what they're going to do, like try to go catch a snake. Lion's Son, now that we actually have a medicine cat in Dogaze, we will begin to, if not today, because I don't have all of the things that you could counteract poison with written down, but very soon we are going to begin to make it so that cats will, if they get into a fight with another cat, have a random generator rolled to say how terrible their injuries were and what the medicine cat might need to heal them with. And we will also be rolling a random generator for any time a cat attacks a snake, Lion's Son. Oh gosh, it looks like you're getting beat up by this lion, or by the snake. Or excuse me, and actually we need to do something pretty big, don't we, you guys? Alright, well, one second. I just realized something. Alright, and this is much better. So I just fixed everything and I'm so excited, you guys, because look at this. It's the Lion Star MossClan now. All of the cats are now officially recognized. Mossleaf, I just changed the name, there we go, as MossClan. So we decided to go with the name MossClan after you guys talking about it for a long time. It would have been interesting to go with Forest Clan and so many of the other ideas, but in the end, something just felt very right about choosing Mossleaf and having her name be the foundation of the clan. So each and every one of the cats now has the last name MossClan. It says Rogue, but it'll change, don't worry. It'll change. There we go. There we go. MossClan. And we do have a new cat. So we have lost two of our cats as Bramble. What the heck am I saying? I've been reading the Warrior Cats books this morning, you can tell. As Branchpelt and Dawnstep have disappeared. And we're going to have to let them go. They hadn't been part of a formal clan, so we can't really keep them captive or anything like that. But now that they have disappeared, and we will be seeing them again, like I just said, don't panic. We do have Dogaze. And Dogaze is a former medicine cat. She is still technically a medicine cat. She just lost her clan, and she is here as a new member. And so now that we have a proper medicine cat, we're going to start having those random generators that are going to tell us whether or not we are going to end up with cats that like have certain diseases, or if the medicine cat is going to be able to help Mossleaf. Mossleaf's job is actually going to be that of the forest cat. All of our clans are going to have an extra position that are not in the books that have to do with forming a really close bond with the spirits of their respective areas. So each camp will be placed into, and there will be multiple clans in case I can't drop the hints any harder. Each camp will be placed into their own area, and each camp will have some sort of spirit of the land there. They may be forest spirits, they may be water spirits, they may be rock spirits. It depends on the elements that are in that area, and those spirits will help to keep the land very healthy, and they'll also help the cats to be able to gather up the rocks and the other items that the cats are not allowed to gather. Like these beautiful flowers, we can't pick them unless a sim is able to pick them. So that's what the forest spirits are for. And that also is really useful for the medicine cats, because you know what? Dogays might be like, I really need these black eye Susans to make a like polish, how do you say it, like a mixture, I'm just gonna go with that word, that we could put on the cats that have low level injuries, and she can't pick it. See, we can't do it. We can't do anything. We can go stand by it, but we can't pick it. So what Willow could do is come over here and pick it and give it to the medicine cat, and then she would have it in her stores as something that she could use to try to heal the other cats with. And it's also very useful because then if we were off in the world, maybe down at this little park, for example, and there happened to be some sort of rocks or some sort of seeds or something that would be really useful for the medicine cats, then the forest cat or the like rock forest cat will have to come up with whatever we want to use. The spirit cat, which would kind of be like Mossleaf. We're going to have to come up with a better name than that, because that kind of implies kind of like a connection to StarClan. And this is really kind of a connection to the land. But then Mossleaf would be able to be like, okay, Dogays, I will go and tell Willow. And then she can go, and once she's best friends with Willow, which she is now, she can just socialize with Willow. Come over here, friendly, and she can kind of like sniff, talk, socialize to her. And then Willow will understand, oh, you need me to go get this thing. And she'll leave her land, which she can do if it's for the sake of the cats, and get the item and then come back with it to give to the clan. So this is going to be really awesome, you guys. The clan is officially founded, and it is a little bit small, and it is in need of several different things. So let's go ahead. We're going to let the cats kind of tend to themselves today. What do we want to do over here? She actually wants to sniff Mossleaf. So we're going to go ahead and let our new medicine cat Dogays get to know everybody in the clan. And the Lion Son's fighting with his snake over here. I'm not going to roll the snake generator just yet, but in the future, like I keep saying, the cats will have a chance of being bit by a venomous snake, and then we will have to cure the venom and toxins out of their body using certain herbs, certain rocks, certain catches, prey items that the medicine cat can use to cure them. But we're going to use a random generator to decide whether or not the cats have been bitten by a venomous snake or not. It's going to be really fun. I'm going to have so many random generators. We're going to have to keep really detailed notes. I'm actually thinking about keeping a Google document that I will kind of record everything that happens in each episode, so you guys can follow along and understand like who's currently sick and who's currently got a cold, who's currently pregnant with kits and things like that. So hopefully that'll be helpful. Oh, look at this! That we're actually, good job, Honeywish. She is also trying to do some hunting. She is a fantastic warrior. Also trying to do some hunting. And Lion Star, you caught the snake. Good job. Is it a rare snake? It's a rare snake, so we can get rid of one of the chip bags. Every time a cat catches a rare creature, then we're able to get rid of one of the chip bag curses that they may have. All right, and so first things first, let's go ahead and add this into the fresh kill pile. Wonderful job, Lion Son, or Lion Star. That's going to take me a little while to get used to. I think it's going to take himself a little while to get used to. Oh, and he wants to go pound Dogays. Okay, well, that's going to happen. All right, hang in there, Dogays. And then what does she want to do? Oh, she has fleas. Oh no. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and send Mossleaf over. I think we've actually scratched almost all the boundary trees. Let's check the boundary trees really quickly. Because now that we have all of the cats, yep, that one's green. All right. And then is this one green? This one is green. Good. Now that we have all of these cats, oh, let's come. Oh, yes, and it's a chipmunk. All right, Mossleaf, you're going to come over here, scratch this boundary tree. We're going to change it to green so that we have solidified the boundary around the camp, and then we'll have her catch this rodent because that's what they need to do first. So I think they've agreed they kind of need to tidy up. They need to get some food in the fresh kill pile. They need to secure the boundary. And I think both, like all of the cats, I think Honeywish has the makings of a very good deputy. Oh, and she wants to go nuzzle Lion Son. And she still has a huge crush on Lion Son too. So I think he heard her calling. So he's waiting for her. All right, how's this gonna go? But he did just risk his life, as any good leader would though. Lion Son, don't be such a jerk sometimes. Friendly. All right, go ahead, socialize with her. Just talk with her at least. praise her for being a good huntress. All right. And then we'll just let them kind of socialize for a minute. But Lion's Son is realizing that he does need to add more cats into the clan. There are not enough cats, so they'll probably go down and they'll try to collect some more loners and some of the other cats from the farm to see if anybody else wants to join MossClan before they start solidifying the borders and not really allowing any strange cats in. All right, and then she wants to scratch on a scratching post, playfully chase. Let's let her go ahead. Special, playful. No, we're not going to try woohoo. I think that poor Honeywish, like the thing is, Lionstar really sees her more as a litter mate because they grew up together on the farm. And so, oh no, he's got fleas now too. And so, you know, she's constantly trying to be like, hey, I kind of like you, but she's just been kind of rejected again and again because he doesn't get it. It just goes right over his head. And I think that Mossleaf is sort of thinking lately that maybe adding more warriors to the clan, because even though she's forest cat, I think she was a little bit excited about the idea of Kits being here. And Honeywish was also a little bit wistful for Kits. So we'll have to see which ones end up bonding with Lionstar quicker. So Lionstar, you have no idea, you silly goofy boy, that you've got two lovely ladies. Oh, and he's off to catch this snake. He's really working hard on collecting these snakes. He has no idea that he has two lovely ladies kind of fighting over him. Can he reach this snake? Oh, apparently he can. Let's see if he gets it or not. But once they get some fresh kill into the fresh kill pile, and they are able to make sure all of the cats are fed, and maybe even help out Dogaze. Dogaze, I think, would be of the opinion that they need to catch lots of rodents, because the rodents are going to be needed in order to cure everybody of their fleas, thanks to mouse bile. And we'll have to come up with other ways, too, that we might be able to cure everyone. Yeah, she's just kind of patrolling the area, maybe checking out the scent markers. Aw, no! Honeywish didn't manage to catch anything. But she did get a snake skin, so we'll go ahead and we will give that. Wow, Honeywish actually collected a lot of snake skins. All right, well, we'll go ahead and I feel like we should put this pile down somewhere. All right, there we go. 2. All right, we'll have to move things around a little bit. 3, 4. Wow, and lots of feathers. Go, Honeywish, go. So we'll give all of these to our medicine cat. We'll have to clean this up later. But Dogaze is going to have quite a few things to be able to rely on, so that's pretty cool. So I think she would have said to the other cats that before we go find more cats to add into the clan, we kind of need to catch some rodents. So how's Mossleaf going with the rodents? Oh good, Mossleaf has marked this territory, and that's the last territory marker that we hadn't gotten to yet. So that means we can come down over here, and we can say, we can come over and we can turn this off so that we can discourage stray visitors. There we go. So that there's no longer, let's see, discourage all wildlife. There's no longer going to be stray cats, stray dogs, or stray raccoons and deer and horses that should show up on this lot. And that's a good thing because it means that we'll be defending this area. All right, and it looks like you want to rake a leaf pile. That's adorable. And she also wants to be friends with Dogaze, which is really cool. All right, but yeah, this is where things are going to start getting a little bit more settled. We kind of sit back, watch the cats, see what kind of random things they get up to. Oh, he caught the snake! Oh no, and we didn't catch the chipmunk. Darn. All right, well that's too bad. Let's come over and add this to the fresh kill pile. Lion's Son is on fire. He's gotten 2 snakes today. I think he's willing to take this pretty seriously with trying to be a good leader. So let's see if we can get anything else. Meanwhile, oh, Honeywish wants to goof around a little bit with Dogaze, so I think that's kind of cute. And then do you want to, yeah, she wants to sniff Honeywish, so why not? We'll let those cats get to know each other. And then meanwhile, Mossleaf is out collecting a few things. She wants to use the litter box. Oh, and she also wants to eat a fish, become friends with Dogaze, reach level 8 of hunting, and be best friends with Lionstar. I think that best friends with Lionstar would be a good thing because it would be her way of like saying thank you for him like risking his life and dying. He actually only has 8 lives left now. And for her sake, for trying to like rescue her. All right, come on, you can do some fishing. Come along, my little love. We've not successfully caught a fish, so I think Mossleaf's going to give it a try. Maybe she wants to offer it to Lion's Son as a gesture of like, hey, thanks. You tried to save my life. Where's she going to go for the fish? I wish there were more rodents. Also, just so you guys know, because it is now leaf fall, as the cats call it. Look at how beautiful it is, by the way. I have changed what spawners will show up. So there are going to be a lot more rodents. There's no more butterflies that should appear. There's the wildflowers that are here are still going to be here, but there's not going to be any new wildflowers popping up. And we should have a few more birds coming into Willow's garden, unfortunately for her, who are going to try to be working over here. Oh my gosh, what's this? A hibiscus plant! I wonder what we could use that for. That's one of my custom like gardening things that we've installed. Oh, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. Maybe it could just be used to like decorate. What do you think we could use the hibiscus flower for? I think it could be used as a gift between cats. That would be really sweet, I think. So that's my first thought. If you guys have other ideas for what the hibiscus flower or what the red berry bean plant could be used for, then let me know. Red berry bean plant actually sounds like it could give the cats a little bit of energy. Oh, and you know how they eat the foods when they go on their trips? And by the way, we have the lunar cycle cycling again. And I know this is a little bit of talking again, but we're setting up the really fun stuff, you guys. So it's going to be awesome. But now that we have the lunar cycle, then we will have the cats go ahead and they will be traveling to Star Whisper Falls when it is the full moon. So on nights of the full moon, the cats will come over and they will meet at Star Whisper Falls, where there's apparently a bazillion horses. That's really funny. They're all short manes too. What is this? What is this? You silly wild horses. They're adorable. Too bad I can't do I'll have to think of some sort of wild horse challenge one day. But they will come over to Star Whisper Falls, and in the books, the cats are actually able to eat traveling herbs that curb their hunger and give them a little energy. So maybe we could collect some of the buzzberry, little herbs that you can grow here in Sims 3, and maybe some of the red beans, and maybe a mouse or another prey item, mix it all together, and then we can just go ahead and use testing cheats enabled true to increase the cat's hunger or increase their energy levels. And that would be a really fun way of showing that the herbs could work. Alternatively, if the cat happens to have a cold, we may try to do something where they're a little bit hungry, or they're just a little bit uncomfortable, they're not having fun. If they get really sick, their energy is always low, they can't hunt, things like that. We'll be keeping track of all of those things very carefully. Like I said, I might have to start a Google document just to keep track of everything, so we'll see where things go. All right, enough chit chatter, and let's see if she can catch a fish. I'm kind of curious about where she's going to choose to go fishing. There's a lot of fish in here, but so far none of the MossClan cats have really figured out how to fish. And I may need to... Can you come over and fish, sweetie? I may need to work on the ground a little bit. Oh, somebody's fighting something. What about over here? I wonder if she could fish over here. We'll have to see if we can figure out a spot to fish in. Oh, look at these two! They're actually having a good time. I wonder if Honeywish is going to be able to make a friend in Dogaze. Because I think that she's just kind of taking this a little bit more casually than some of the others. There you go. And I think it would do good, Honeywish is taking this a little bit more casually. She wasn't the one, after all, who died, like Lion's Son. Did you just catch more prey items? Oh my gosh, and now he's caught a light beetle. You guys, Lion's Son is on fire. Too bad he can't catch something to get rid of his fleas, though. Yeah, we'll have him leave soon with Mossleaf. I think he and, he and Honeywish, I think, will be the ones to go down to the farm in just a second here. And you guys might be able to vote on some new cats that we may potentially add in. All right, Mossleaf, how you doing? We're gonna I'll have to smooth things out and make it so she can fish over here. All right, what about over here? She's usually been able to try to successfully fish on this side. Lion's Son, you are just doing amazing. What does he want to do? He kind of wants to sniff Dogaze, but also reach hunting level 6. So we'll let him keep stalking for prey, because he's doing a great job. And I think Mossleaf really wants to try to catch him a fish, just to see how that'll go. And then Honeywish is familiar. She's having a good time. Honeywish is familiar with the farm cats, the loners who are down at the farm. So I think she and Lionson will go and try to convince some of the cats to come and move up here with them. All right, and meanwhile, these two are just having a good time. That's kind of nice seeing them stretch their paws together. Let's see, socialize with Lion Star, sniff Lion Star, sniff Honeywish. She does want to sniff Honeywish. So they seem to be having a good time, actually. That's really good. All right, another snake? Lion, Son, or Star, you're going to end up using up some of your lives with these snakes, you know. Some of them are venomous. And then Mossleaf, I think she's given up on trying to fish. I know she can fish though. We've had her fish before. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to give her one more chance. And we're going to try to get a fish that we can give to Lion Son. Or Lion Star. Man, that's going to be hard to get used to. Did he really just catch another one? Oh, you guys! He's just non-stop prey. Like, look at him. Boom, 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 boom. I feel like I would be a little worn out if I were him. All right, let's have him come over and maybe get to meet Dogaze and just see how she's doing. All right, and I need to change the colors of some of these boundary trees, but I know that they have visited all of them. So he does want to come over and sniff Dogaze, so we'll come over, let him do that. Let's see, Dogaze, where are you going? Over there? Okay, never mind. All right, go here. And then, oh, Mossleaf, finally! All right, she's in the water, you guys. Are we gonna have any luck? Let's see if she can catch a fish and give it to Lion Son. She got her very first fish! She got a sewer trilobite weighing 86.33 kilograms. It is in her inventory. What? So we caught the very first fish. This is awesome. And it's a trilobite of perfect quality. A sewer trilobite. That sounds like something you wouldn't really want to eat. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't sound particularly appetizing. A sewer trilobite. Perfect quality though. Like how much it's worth only like 69. So I'm not sure like how to check rarity on fish or anything we could use it for. But let's have her come over and I guess give it to Lion Son. I think she's a young cat. She probably would be equally as confused as if you could actually eat this. But let's have her go here. And just in case you guys are wondering when or how we might actually rotate between different clans that we may or may not have, I've been thinking about giving it maybe 3 days between each clan cycle. And then at the end of the 3rd day, we'll switch to another clan. And I just want to know what you guys think about this real quick. That's why I tell you it. And then I also set it so that each lunar cycle is 6 days right now. So basically, we'll have one lunar cycle, half of a lunar cycle, so 3 days, and then switch to another clan and have the other half. And then on the 6th day, it should be a full moon, and it'll be time to have all the cats meet together. And then maybe as we get more clans, we'll kind of up that. And we'll just have to see how it works. And right now, I'm letting 2 full lunar cycles, so 2 meetings, be per every one of the seasons. So basically, like 12 days will be a whole season, which is a lot for a cat. And then the kits, I'm thinking about having the kits stay as kittens for 1 whole season. And then they'll be apprentices for 1 whole season. And then they should be able to be warriors by the end of their 2nd season. So they'll be about half a year old, which might be a little bit too soon. So we'll have to figure it out. Those details are still being figured out. I tell you them when they're still so raw and I'm still working them out because maybe you guys have some great ideas about how old a cat should be before they move from kithood into apprenticeship, and how old they should be from apprenticeship into their warrior ranking. And of course, you can always get warrior ranking for doing something really brave, or if you're not paying attention, have to wait a while. All right, present to Lion Star. So let's have her bring her sewer trilobite. What's more romantic than that? And present it to him. All right. Nope, hey, you, stay here. All right, what do you think? And then, oh, be nuzzled. Oh my gosh. Why are they so cute? Why? Why are they so ridiculously cute? The nuzzling is like the best thing ever, even if they both reek of fleas. Oh gosh. All right. Well, that is adorable. And I think we'll go ahead and we'll let him eat his sewer trilobite that she brought. All right, so there we go, you guys. And Dogaze is settling in well. Honeywish seems pretty happy. She's just clawing up some rocks, which is that's pretty tough there. And then we'll let Honeywish and the Lion Son actually get a little bit of food. And then next time we will head on down and we are going to be going back down to the farm. And we will be meeting with the other loners and we'll see if there's any new loners that we should bring up. We'll probably meet and greet with several of them. I'll probably have quite a few new loners that you guys will meet for the very first time. then you guys can vote on which ones, maybe 3, maybe 4, we'll have to see how many cats we want to add in, we will be inviting over into the Moss Clan. So this is very exciting, and I'm so happy to really get started and see us get going. We will have more of those little movie scenes as we end up with more plots, but right now it's really just time to get down to the business of starting up the clan, kind of stepping back. Poor Dogaze really needs to clean this area up. I think she's going to be very happy when there's more experienced hunters in the area so that she can have somebody go and gather up some rodents. We need to come up with a bigger list of things she could use to cure the cats of fleas. So all of the collectibles are available since we have all expansion packs. So if you guys have more ideas of what we could use to cure the cats of fleas, then please let me know, because we need more things than just rodents, it seems. But when the cats become experienced enough hunters, we'll be able to click on the ground and like have them choose which prey to stalk for. So that'll be really awesome when we have that level of experience among our hunters. And holy moly, Lion Star did a great job providing for his new clan over here. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, I promise you guys, you have not seen the last of Branch Star and Dawn Step. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.